This is going to be so much fun. Not really. Okay. No, I mean, yes, really. We're gonna do this thing. God's gonna bring us through this. Okay.
Period.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Tequila. So, I have been feeling very much like transparent is who I am meant to be. I am supposed to be the one that shows you the good, the bad, and the ugly in this Jesus thing. To show you how God works within a willing and through a willing vessel. So I'm going to be sharing my celibacy, my abstinence journey with you, as in, so basically what I plan to do before I get into why it is that I'm going on this path and what I plan to do is every month I'm going to do an update and let you know how this month is going, how God has helped me through, whether or not I've had any backsliding, you know what I'm saying, whether I've backslid or I've slipped up or I've had weak moments where I've given into my flesh. And I just want to be transparent. I just want to show you that this Christian thing, although it is not easy, it's possible, because all things are possible through Christ. You know what I'm saying? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. With God, all things are possible. So I'm just here to share my life. I'm here to share my testimony. My life is my testimony. What I go through and how God brings me out of it is my testimony. I've already started this journey, and I say that in the sense that, okay, transparency time. A few weeks ago, someone came to Southampton to see me, and things happened that entire week that he was here. He left on the 16th, and I would say probably from the 18th, I have stopped. So today that I'm filming this is November the 27th. So it's been 9 days. 9 days. By the time this video is up, it'll be more than 9 days. I'm not too sure exactly when this video is going up, but it's been 9 days since I have done anything sexual, period. So first of all, I'm going to read you my key verse, the verse that I'm going to be meditating on throughout this entire journey, this entire, hopefully not very long season of my life, but you know, as long as God feels I need to be in it, I will be in it. So we're looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. And I'm going to read from the NLT. The temptations in your life are no different from what others experience, and God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. When you are tempted, he will show you a way out so that you can endure. I'm going to read it in a different version. No temptation, regardless of its source, has overtaken or enticed you that is not common to human experience, nor is any temptation unusual or beyond human resistance. God is faithful to his word. God is faithful to his word. He is compassionate and trustworthy, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability to resist. But along with the temptation, he has in the past and is now and will always provide the way out as well, so that you will be able to endure it without yielding and will overcome temptation with joy. So why is it that I'm on this journey? I have struggled with lust for a very long time. I will link my mukbang up here where I talk about my entire journey through lust and why it is that I am the way that I am today. But yeah, I've struggled with it for a very long time, and I am kind of tired of struggling with it. I'm tired of backsliding from the same weakness, from the same sin. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of falling into the same traps. I'm tired of stumbling over the same blocks. And I know that God calls us to be pure until marriage, and I would like to be pure until marriage. So I mean, that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to grow stronger in my walk, because this will require me to depend on God. This will require me to seek God. This will require me to read his word on a consistent basis. This will require me to allow the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, to transform me from the inside out, because the only way that I can get past this is with his help. I can't do this by myself. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried, and every single time I have failed. How have I found this journey thus far? I mean, it's in these few days it's been a bit difficult, and it only becomes difficult like if I'm scrolling on Twitter and somebody's not retweeted or liked porn, and I will scroll and I'll have to force myself to keep scrolling, because there are, especially depending on what it is, I'm not going to go into detail into like what triggers me the most, but there are certain things that trigger me more than other things, and if I see it I'm like, damn, I want to stop and watch it. But I know that if I do, I'm gonna end up watching it for a half hour, and then you know what I'm saying. So it's only difficult when things trigger it, and even still sometimes it's like because it's a spirit, right? I feel like it just comes when it wants to. It just comes when it wants to. So sometimes I'll be cool, and literally I don't even know how to explain it, but literally a wave will just hit me and my vagina will do that. We'll just wake up and I'm just like, rah, what is going on? I could just be sitting in my bed watching TV or like just doing anything, and it'll just, and I'm like, whoa, like, so only when it triggers is it a problem. I don't think about it when it doesn't. Do I want to go that deep? I don't. I'm trying to be transparent, but as transparent as I can be without outing myself. But basically I am around somebody that can kind of trigger me as well. But I think that it's a good thing in the sense that I can't act on that feeling with this person because of the positions that we are in, and so I believe that God has placed me in this situation right now to really strengthen me and to teach me some things. So as much as Sakayla in her flesh wants to pursue and wants to speak and let the person know how I feel and what I would like to do to them, I have to hold my tongue and I have to call on God. Like even in situations where the feeling should not happen, the feeling will happen, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is not the place nor the time, Sakayla, get it together. So it's going to teach me, and again it's going to teach me to depend on God. It's going to teach me to call on Him. Even just last night I got hit with the spirit of loneliness, because this is the time it's going to be very lonely, and I'm not ashamed to say that I feel lonely sometimes, because I've been in and out of relationships since I was 16 and I'm 24 years old. So this is the first time in a very, very, very long time that I've been by myself. But we're going to talk about that specific thing in a whole different video. But so just last night, and I said, you know what, Sakayla, I sent a message to my parents of family. I told them to pray for me, and I stuck my face in my Bible. And I'm learning that that's what you need to do. Whenever any temptation comes, any weaknesses you feel, any strongholds, anything like that, you stick your face in your Bible, you pray, and you read your word. Because that's the only way that you're going to be able to get through it. Like, you really can't do it by yourself. Because if I just laid in my bed and I allowed that feeling and that thought and that to just continue to take over, I would have given in. And I would have sent a message to this guy that I don't need to send a message to. I would have called him, I would have told, like, you know what I'm saying? And I would be back at square one. So I'm learning to seek. And the thing is, yeah, I'm talking about this and I've written down my notes on what it is that I want to touch on. And the next question that I wrote down was, how will I make it practical? What are the things that I will do to be successful in this thing? And the first thing I have is renew my mind daily. And again, the only way to renew your mind daily, I'm going to do a Bible study on this as well. We're going to do a Bible study on what it means to renew your mind. Is to spend time in the Word every single day. Pray to God every single day. So tell Him how you feel when you feel it. Don't wait till later. Tell Him how you feel as you feel it. Lord, right now, my vagina is doing up on madness. I really want to do this. I'm not trying to be explicit, but I really want to, and I want to watch, and I want to do this, and I want to call Him, and I want to just stand there. Lord, I just ask that you just remove these feelings from my insides. Remove these feelings from my spirit. God, I need you to just give me your peace, God. Give me your strength, God, so that I can overcome this thing. Like, you have to pray it off. Jamie, you have to pray it off. Call in the name of Jesus and He will come and you will be okay. You know what I'm saying? It might take a little while. It might not be as soon as you pray, but you just continue. You be persistent until it goes. Pray until something happens. You know what I'm saying? You just continue to push until the feeling subsides, goes away, leaves you. It's going to come back. It's going to come back. So every time it comes back, you continue to do that. So that is my tip number 1. Tip number 2, which is funny because I was talking to my friend Ella last night about, because like I said, I was dealing with these feelings and she wanted, let's talk. And she was like, the thing that she did to help her is to get an accountability partner. And I wrote that down as well. Have somebody that you can call when you have these feelings. Like a little while back, my best friend, I had sent a message to this guy about it's just like, just send it to me instead. Like, you need to send it to him. Like, send it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel a thing, your accountability partner is there for you to talk to them instead, for you to vent to, for you to, you know what I'm saying, they could talk you off the ledge, you know what I'm saying, instead of you keeping these feelings on the inside. Or even if you write down, I write a lot. It helps me a lot to write down my thoughts. So even if you have a journal, which is my next step, my next point is to log the journey, and it helps you to see your progress as well. It can show you, today I felt like this, today was a really hard day, today, you know, I didn't even think about it, you know, or, you know, and it helps you to see, okay, it was hard at first and it gets better, might have a few ups and downs, but eventually you will continue to grow. So those are my 3 tips. Last tip is to avoid certain shows, certain music, certain anything that triggers you. Like I said earlier, but majority of the time that I do feel these things is when they trigger me. So I avoid certain shows. Like, I'd be wanting to watch stuff like Power. I started watching it, but there's a lot of sex in that show, and the sex scenes are very like explicit. Like, it's basically porn, but like on television. So I can't watch those type of shows. Certain music that talks about, you know, I want to sex you and I want to do this, and I just want to, like, I can't listen to that because it's gonna get in my mind, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna be feeling this way, and I'm like, but why am I feeling this way? Because you was listening to this music, you know what I'm saying? So I avoid those things. I'm gonna try to kind of figure out a way to make like a group. Like, if you want to do this thing with me, and you just need somebody that's on this journey with you that can relate to how you feel and all that good stuff. I don't know how we'll do it. If you want to give me some ideas as to how I can set up some type of a group, so we can kind of, you know, encourage each other and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm starting this journey. This video I'm gonna try to put up on the 1st of the month, like the 1st of every month. I'm gonna try to get this content up, and I'm excited to see what God does. I also want to read another verse from 1 Corinthians, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 18 to 20. It says, run from sexual sin. No other sin so clearly affects the body as this one does. For sexual immorality is a sin against your own body. Don't you realize that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit who lives in you and was given to you by God? You do not belong to yourself, for God bought you with a high price. So you must honor God with your body. So what this tells me is that, like, when people see the thing with this verse, people like, your body is a temple, you shouldn't mark it up. But this verse talks about the things that you allow inside of your spirit, the things that you allow on the inside of you, because sex is something that taints your soul. It taints your, like, it's not just it feels good. Like, that's not just what it is. It's not just that. It's an exchange of spirits. Whatever spirit that person is harboring, whether or not they know it, it is now being given to you. So that's why it says your body is a temple, and you should regard it as such. You should honor God with your body. So you should watch what it is that you allow, who it is that you allow, the things that you allow into your spirit, right? So with this and what it says, it lets me know that, and how it says that this is the one sin that is a sin against your own body. Because again, it's not just something that, it's something that when it happens, it affects you. Like, I've read, like, when people, I can't remember, this was a long time ago, I read somewhere that, like, people might be feeling like, I can't seem to hold a job, I can't seem to do this. And, like, it could very well be the person that you're sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? It could very well be whatever spirit they have is now attaching to you, and you don't even know that it's on you, and everything that's happening that's wrong is because you've allowed this into your space. So when you start this journey, I'm gonna pray. I think I should pray at the end of this. But when you start this journey, you should, you know, cleanse yourself, ask God to remove everything that may or may not be attached to you, that anybody has attached to you, so that you can start fresh, clean. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, this is what I'm dealing with, and we're gonna go on this journey together. If you want to join me, you know what I'm saying, if you want to come along on this thing, okay. I have to delete some stuff. Sorry if it's a bit shift that I really need to do that. But yeah, guys, I forgot what I was saying, but let's just pray really quickly. Dear Heavenly Father, first I just want to thank you because you are God. I thank you for who you are and for who you are to me. God, I thank you that you are my provider, you're my comforter, you're my peace, God, you're my strong tower. I can run to you and I will be safe, Father. I thank you that everything that I need is found in you. And God, I ask right now that myself and everyone who is watching this, everyone who is listening, God, that you just cleanse us afresh. Everything that we've done up to now that is against you, everything that we've done up to now that is not pleasing to you, Father, I just ask that you forgive us of it, Father. And I ask that you will just cleanse us, renew our minds, renew our hearts, renew our bodies, God. I just pray that we can start fresh. Every day you see your Bible, your word says that new mercies are afforded to us every single day, God. So no matter what it is that we do, you still give us mercy and you give us grace, God, and I thank you for it. And right now, Father, I just ask that you will give us strength to be able to endure in this season, that you will give us the peace to understand that regardless of what happens or how we feel, you are still right with us, God. Hallelujah, Lord. And I just pray that everyone that is watching this and everyone that is going through this, that they know that you are there and that they should not fear and that they should not feel alone or lonely because you are right next to us. Hallelujah. You are with us. Your word says that you are with us. So I thank you in advance for everything that will transpire. I thank you for the growth. I thank you for the strength. I thank you for the endurance, God. I thank you that although temptation will come, we will be able to overcome because we have you. And I pray that you continue to remind us to seek you, God, on a daily basis. I pray that you give us the desire to read your word every day and the desire to seek your face and to pray with you and to talk with you and commune with you on a daily basis, God, because we know that we cannot do this thing if you were not in it, if you were not leading, guiding, directing us, God, if you were not giving us the strength, God. We cannot do this because we are weak and we are nothing. We are a wretch undone without you, God. So we understand that we can't live without you. We can't do this without you. And so we surrender ourselves. We surrender the situation. We surrender our feelings, God, our temptations, our weaknesses, our strongholds, God, these chains, God. We just give them to you and we say, have your way, God. I thank you for everyone who is watching this. I pray that you continue to bless them, keep them safe. And as we go through this thing, we have someone that we can talk to. That is you, Holy Spirit. So I thank you in advance. I love you. I praise you. I give you all honor and glory. In the name of Jesus, I do pray. Amen. Okay, so that is it, guys. If you want to keep up with this journey, subscribe. Because I know you want to be there with me. I have to say that because I feel like if I don't, it's just weird. Click on my face right here. She cute or whatever. There are 2 videos right here. You ain't gotta leave my channel just yet. Follow me on my socials and I'll see y'all in my next one. Peace out, Girl Scout. Check you later.